Hey, what's going on? Aaron Chen here. Hope you are doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be doing a bit of research on this website right here. It's called Crowdology. Okay, I will give you a full review on Crowdology so that you can learn exactly, how does this work? Can you make money from it? How much money can you make? Is it worth your time? How to get set up and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so Crowdology is a survey website. There are hundreds and hundreds of survey websites all over the world. They serve different markets, that sort of thing. Some are global, some are just US based or UK based or Asia based, that sort of thing. These guys, generally cover the whole market, and the way that it works is you come onto Crowdology, you sign up for a free account, just like signing up for an email account, and you can start filling out surveys. Okay, now the thing is, it says get paid up to $10 for every survey you complete, so you can spend it on things you love. The thing is that they do pay for more expensive surveys, which is $10, but it's not common. Okay, it's not a common thing. So most of the surveys that you fill out are about 15 to 20 minutes long, and they'll pay about 50 cents per survey. That's pretty normal, okay, with lots of survey websites across the entire internet. I've reviewed hundreds of them, all right? So yes, you might be able to get a $10 payout, but those are much, much longer surveys, 45 minutes to an hour, and they're very rare. Okay, so it's not the norm. It is, it's the minority, I should say, right? And the way it works is, after you hit the threshold of $8, you can withdraw your money into PayPal, and you can spend your money on pretty much whatever you want. Okay, so the question is number one, is the money real? Yes, the money's real. And you can fill out the surveys on Crowdology itself. Number two, how much money can you really make? Okay, so the thing is that most of the surveys will pay you about 50 cents, right? And the problem is that you don't qualify for every single survey. That's how survey websites work. Okay, you can't just sit there on your computer and fill out 100 surveys a day. It doesn't work that way, all right? Because the way that surveys work is Crowdology works for clients. Clients will come to them and they'll say, hey, listen, I need a survey filled out. Can you find some people to fill out the survey? But they're looking for a specific demographic. Right? They're not looking for every Tom, Dick, and Harry to fill out their survey. They're looking for maybe Asians between this age to fill the survey, or Hispanics between this age to fill the survey, or people that have this interest. So companies and clients are looking for a specific demographic for different surveys, so you must qualify for the surveys that you fill out. I hope that makes sense, okay? So you're naturally not going to qualify for every single survey that you try to fill out. So there's a process of going through that, then you fill out the survey, then you make the money. Okay, so realistically, even if you were to spend a few hours a day filling surveys out, you would probably only make maybe $1 or $2 per day filling out surveys. That's already considered really, really good. Okay, now if there are 30 to 31 days in a month, and you were to fill out and you were to make $1 or $2 per day filling out surveys, you would only make about $60 or $70 a month, and that's considered really, really good for survey filling. Okay, most people don't even make that kind of money, right? But ask yourself the question, yes, it's real money, but you're only making $60 or $70 per month. That's not life-changing income. I mean, what could you really do with $70 extra per month? Now, it's better than not making any money, that's true, right? But $70 extra a month, it's not going to change your life. You're not going to be able to retire, you're not going to become a millionaire, you can't travel the world, you can't start a business with that money, you can't pay off your mortgage. All you can do is pay off maybe a cheap bill, or one or two bills, maybe buy a bit of food or whatever you want, and that's kind of it, right? Now, if you're looking for that, then that's okay. Filling out surveys is great, but remember that you're spending quite a lot of time filling out the surveys to make that kind of money, okay? So it is quite a time-consuming thing. And look, if you're on the internet and you want to learn to make money, you may as well get paid a lot more money for the time that you're investing in filling out the surveys than filling out surveys, if that makes sense, right? Because you're still going to be spending 2 to 3, 4 hours a day, okay, to make $70 a month, which is really little. So the amount of time you're spending versus the amount of money you're making it doesn't really make sense. If you break it down in terms of amount of money you're making per hour, it's really little. It's something like 30 cents, 40 cents per hour. Okay, so you can make more money working at McDonald's for minimum wage. You can make more money mowing lawns. You can make more money, babysitting someone's kid or walking dogs or whatever it is, right? Cleaning swimming pools. I mean, there's so many other ways to make money rather than, wasting 3 or 4 hours a day filling out surveys, if that makes sense, okay? But look, if you're here and look, you just want to make a bit of extra money on the side, a little bit of money, then surveys are fine. But if you're here because you want to make money on the internet, but you're confused, you're like, Aaron, I don't know how to do this, I want to learn, I want to make a lot of money or potentially start a business, but I have no idea what I'm doing, then let me explain to you how this really works, okay? So I was you 10 years ago. 2009, I started online. I wanted to make money on the internet. I had no idea how to do it. I knew the potential was there, okay? Because obviously it's technology, right? There's so much leverage. It's a global market. But how do you really do it, okay? And so for the next 8 years, I went on this journey, this long journey. I invested $90,000 of my own money. I tried so many different business models, surveys, GPT websites, ClickBank, JVZoo, affiliate marketing, internet marketing, e-commerce. I've done everything, MLM online. I've done so many different things, okay? And I made a bit of money here, I made a bit of money there, but essentially I couldn't really make, I couldn't keep my business profitable and make a lot of money every single month, right? And throughout that journey, I wanted to quit so many times. You know, I've tried all these little scammy things, gray areas, blah, 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 all that stuff. And what happened was in 2016, I finally met someone who explained to me, he said, listen, Aaron, if you want to really learn how to do well on the internet, make a significant income and do it properly, then what you need to do is you need to learn how to market online. Okay, that's the number one money-making skill on the internet. Learn how to market. And then once you learn how to market properly, you can sell any product or service that you want, and then that's how you make money. That's how you generate sales, and then that's how you generate commissions, okay? So what I do now is I do something called affiliate marketing. I resell other people's digital products on the internet. So I find a group of people online, globally, that need to solve a problem. I find the product that will help solve that problem, and I connect the two. I'm a connector, right? It's kind of like Airbnb or Uber, but this is for digital products, which is amazing, okay? So what I do now is I teach people how to do this skill, right? I went from going broke for 8 years to now generating tens of thousands of dollars. I now regularly make more than $500 a day in sales, and I've got hundreds of students all over the world that I teach this skill to, okay? And it's a great paying skill. When you understand marketing, when you learn to find an audience, find a great product and match these two together and market and do everything in between, learn to build relationships, learn to get people to know, like, and trust you, magnetize people towards you, recommend great products, and it's not difficult if you learn how to do this right. You can generate as much money as you want, okay? But understand that this is a real skill that you have to learn, okay? So there are 3 things that you have to understand. Number 1, you have to be willing to work hard. If you're not willing to work hard, this is not for you, okay? There's no such thing as a shortcut online. You might hear shortcuts, you might hear push button, you might hear done for you. Really, there's no such thing. That's all just sales copy to make you feel like it's easy and you know you don't have to do any work. But the truth is that you do have to do work because this is a real business, okay? But if you're not afraid of hard work, then that's okay, that's great. That's number 1. Number 2, you have to take action. Okay, if you just learn but you don't take any action in your business, then that information is as good as useless. Agree? Right? So you have to take action. Number 3, you have to invest a little bit of money into your business because this is online business, right? So you need to have the right foundation. You need to have the right infrastructure. If you're not willing to even invest in the right tools, you can't even operate the business. I hope that makes sense, okay? And then you have to learn how to do it, obviously. Now, if these 3 things are okay for you, you're like, Aaron, that's completely fine. I'm willing to do that. I just need the step-by-step in order to do this properly. Then I would love to teach you how to do it, okay? All you have to do is click the link right below this video. In the description box, there's a little link right there. If you're on your mobile phone, go ahead and click on the arrow on the right-hand side. It'll reveal that link. And then on the next page, go ahead and enter your best email address, and I will send you a video that will teach you step-by-step how to do this, okay? In a lot of detail, and you're gonna love it. You know, all my students love this information. It's really gonna take you from not knowing anything. You're a beginner, you're a newbie, you have no clue, and it'll bring you all the way to understanding exactly how to build a very, very powerful business online, and you can make as much money as you want. So I tripled my old corporate income. I quit my corporate job of 15 years in April 2019, and if you want to do something like that, then you can do it. I'd love to teach you how to do it. I hope you enjoyed this review of Crowdology. Look, if you just want to go around filling out surveys, then it's a great little website. But if you want a little bit more, then you can check out the link below. All the best to you. Good luck. Take care.